Go, go! Hello everyone, happy Tuesday! Hello Drake Phoenix, and Starcene, and Memento, and Chief Rob! Wow, a full house! Hello everyone! How are you all doing? And also, hello Twitch people! Hello Twitch people! Hello Halo! I haven't seen you in a while, he's actually pretty! Hi, Ohayo! Genki! Hello, Twitch chat. I don't see anybody on Twitch chat, but I think I figured out the problem with the Twitch. So I think it's because my bitrate is too high. It's set to 6,800 kbps, and I think it has to be less than 6,000 max. So I'm gonna, not now, but later, I will try and lowering the bitrate and see if that, fixes it. Hopefully. Because I'm still getting that unstable error on Twitch for some reason. Hello, Scorpio! Hello, Halo! And Hachinichi! Hello, hello! I'm so glad everybody came. It's some manner of kumakkolive! Yeah, I am a cat bear today. Oh, I'm so sorry, Halo. I'm so sorry. You are dealing with your loss much better than I would. If I were in your shoes, I would be much worse off emotionally. So I'm really proud of you for having the strength and the, what's the word I'm looking for? Not just strength, but resolution, maybe is the word I'm looking for. Resilience, the resilience to carry on. I'm really, really sorry what you've been through, but I'm also really proud of you that you're trying your best to move on, and I know you've gotten a lot of challenges, you've broken through them, so good job! Yeah. I know it's Tuesday, I am streaming on Tuesday instead of Monday, because yesterday I had a really bad sleep. And last night too, I had a really bad sleep as well. I don't know why. I haven't slept well for the past 3 days. I'm practically an insomniac, and I hate it. I want a good night's sleep. I keep waking up at midnight, and then I'm awake until 4 a.m. I hate it. I don't want to be awake this long. I hate it. I keep waking up because of anxiety or worries, and then I had some muscle pain, some chest pain, which radiated up to the jaw and the neck, which was really, really painful. So, needless to say, I didn't sleep too well last night. I wanted to go to urgent care, but they were closed. And my former doctor, just said that, oh, it's a muscle spasm. Are you sure? It hurts a lot. Are you sure? But I do have a new doctor. I'll be seeing her in April. That's the soonest I can see her, so I just have to wait until then. You're moving in with a girlfriend. Congratulations! Congratulations! Now I was gonna pull a yandere joke. I guess I can pull it out for old time's sake. For old time's sake. Hello, Big Shit. Let me pull out the knife. Hold on. This is just a joke. I'm not serious, but I'm obligated. I have to make this joke. You have a girlfriend? That's a joke. Congratulations, Halo. I'm very happy for you. I am very happy for you. You deserve it. And I hope you have a very happy future together, and don't forget, if you have children, to name your daughter Kumakko. Want to trade that for some of my oversleeping? Yes! Please, God, I would love to oversleep! I regularly get up at 5 a.m. even when I don't have an insomnia problem. It sucks! I hate it! It's also hereditary. It's not fun. Not fun. Glad you are getting a new doctor. Me too. Are you taking magnesium? No. Mama Kuma says that magnesium and melatonin is garbage and not real. I want it, but she says it doesn't work. I think it works, so I don't have any. No. If somebody wants to buy me magnesium or melatonin, that's cool, but Mom said that she thinks it's bunk. She thinks it's pseudoscience. She said just have chamomile tea, but I hate chamomile tea. It tastes so gross. Hello, Peluche. I hope I said that right. Hello, Peluche on Twitch. Hello. I hope there's no technical issues over there. I just noticed now that I have like a ton of like 3-minute long, 5-minute long VODs on Twitch by mistake when I was testing it, and I don't know how to delete it. I also discovered that I cannot do like point rewards, point redeems. I can't do that until I'm monetized, which sucks. But you know, it's cool. I do want to raid somebody at the end of the stream, so everybody remind me to raid somebody at the end of the stream. If Yukun is streaming, I want to stream them, or not stream them. I want to raid them. So somebody remind me at the end of the stream. I want to raid Yukun if they are streaming at the time. Mama Kuma can come and find me. Yeah, I mean, I really tried, but she says, you know, money is extremely tight. You know, I can't even afford to get a haircut at the moment, or a birthday cake. So we are really having to watch our budget, so we're really just getting like the bare minimum. You know, I'm not getting like a birthday gift or anything. I'm getting a nice lunch at the Cheesecake Factory, and I'm getting dropped off at the bookstore. So that's what I'm getting, and I have to be happy with it. Melatonin is overrated, but magnesium glycinate can help a lot. Okay, I will look it up and plead my case. I will try and convince her. I tried, but she said, you know, it's too expensive and we can't buy placebos, whatever. If it was a placebo, then I would just get a bunch of sweet tarts and pretend they worked. That's not how the placebo effect works. That's not how it works. Anyway, these past couple days have been extremely tiring for me, both because I've been having little sleep and I've been like dealing with stuff. Some of you may know I had to make an announcement in my server, which was unpleasant, and then I've been working very hard. On the script. I wrote about 900 words today. I want to write about 600 more. And once I do the 600 more, then I'll be done for the day. You see, chat, I have it in my head, okay? I am 25,000 words in, right? And I have 80,000 words total, right? So, that means each chapter is roughly 5,000 words. So every day I have to write 1,500 words from today until the end of February, and if I do that, then the script will be entirely complete and edited in March, which is when the crowdfund will start. So that's how it's gonna work. Every day I'm gonna try and write 1,500 words. And I cannot show you, I cannot do like a write with me stream along. That would be fun, but that would also spoil the story. And I don't want to spoil the story. So I'm sorry I cannot write with you all. That would be kind of fun though, but nobody wants to see me type and then they don't get to read that story. What? I skipped this scene I've been struggling with. I skipped it, and instead, I skipped to like a fun scene, not an H scene. There's no H scenes in the game, but how do you feel, chat? How do you feel about medical scenes? How do you feel about non-con injections? And that's not a euphemism, I mean a literal injection. How do you feel? I think it is really hard, the idea of somebody, like, kind of holding you down against your will. Anyway. And I can't spoil it. It's not an H scene, but it is very spicy nonetheless. Oh, your favorite shit is down 350,000 words! Oh my god! Wow! Good job, Halo! What do I mean injection? I mean a shot. Like a little shot. Something, Omegaverse, something. It's not, get your mind out of the gutter, chat. It's not that kind of injection, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter! Whenever Kuma talks about but I know syringes and crime will be involved. It's so funny because I hate syringes in real life. Non-con injection. Get those turkeys blasted. No, it's not that kind of injection. I mean a literal injection. Okay, let me give you like some more context. So there's like, in this world, right, there's like heat suppressants, right, because it's like an alpha, beta, omega verse-esque kind of thing. So there's pheromones and biting and collars and all that jazz, right? You have the omega verse world building, right? And then you have the heat suppressants, okay? But what if, Chad, what if there was the opposite of a heat suppressant? Like a heat accelerant, or like a heat, what's the word, stimulant, yeah. And so that, I had the idea, what if I had the opposite of a heat suppressant? And it it increases the heat and makes it worse for the omega. How about that? I thought it was a really hot idea. To have like an alpha forcibly give an omega, like this heat stimulant that will force them to go into heat. I thought it was a hot idea. I'm saying this out of context so nobody will know what I'm referencing. I will not tell you whose route it's on. I just thought it was kind of hot. But maybe, on second thought, maybe it's like kind of dumb? I don't know. Technically, they both inject us. No! Get your mind out of the gutter. Every so often the youth reinvents aphrodisiacs. Yeah. Injected with white monster energy. I don't like energy drinks. They're not good for you. They're bad for your heart. I already have a wonky heart, okay? Let me get a sip of water. Chat, this was your chance on Twitch. This was your chance to redeem the hydrate. Oh well. Like I said, I cannot do redeems until I am monetized, which sucks. I think that's stupid. But anyway, you just tell me when to hydrate and I will. I guess it's not aphrodisiac. It's different. It's different. It's different. It is a heat stimulant. It's different. And it ties into the alpha, beta, omega verse. But it's not exactly alpha, beta, omega verse. It is my own version of it, but it's basically the same thing. Okay? Anyway. I can't tell you what character does what to what. What character does who to... Which character does what to who? I cannot tell you, but I did that. I wrote that today, and I'll try and do some more tomorrow. I'm kind of jumping around in scenes. I wrote a little bit of one route, and then I wrote a little bit of another route, and then I wrote a little bit of another route, and I kind of want to stick with one route, and then finish it, and then go to another route, and then finish it, and then the other route, and finish it, but I'm really having trouble doing things in a chronological order, so I'm kind of skipping around time frame wise. So I'm working on a scene that's later in the script. I'm working on that first because that's exciting, and then I can come back and do like the exposition and the plot stuff when I just want to get to the spicy stuff. But I promise it'll be good, chat. I promise it'll be good. I promise. I work hard. I am a writer, chat. I have been published. I have won money and awards and stuff. I'm not gonna dox myself, but I have. Also, I have writing commissions open. Wink, wink. I could really use the money. Wink, wink, wonk, wink, wonk. Please consider. Trying to wink with the other eye. There we go. Rapid mode? No! It is a heat stimulant, okay? It is the opposite of a suppressant. And I just thought it was a cool idea to have, like the opposite of a suppressant. Like, instead of trying to repress that kind of animalistic instinct, in an Alpha Beta Omega-esque kind of world, what if I just made it worse? What if I just made it worse? That's my motto for everything I write. What if I just make it spicier? This is my motto. What if I just made it worse? Hold on, let me get the color. There we go. What if I just make it worse? And this is truly writing I can stand by. It is good. It is good writing, I swear. And it's, oh shoot, I made it too small. Oh my god! Here. Yeah. You can count on my writing. Worse in a good way, yes. Worse in a good way. That's pretty much. If you have read any of my fanfiction, any of my original work, or any of my previous game, you will kind of know I kind of follow that instinct, and I find it very gratifying. Like the bad end. I love the bad ends, right? I love to pursue it. Hello, Lore Master Andrew. What if I just made it worse? Said the fanfic writers Creed. Hello. Yes, very true. Mandatory Twitch appearance filled. Time to hop back over to YouTube. Okay, Lore Master Andrew. I like your little emote. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna raid somebody at the end of the stream on Twitch. So everybody on YouTube, hop over to Twitch when you're done. Yeah. And everybody remind me so I don't forget. Okay. But yeah, that's the thought. That's kind of what I'm going with. I love bad endings, and I love pursuing that kind of worse instinct, that morbid curiosity. So yeah, that's what I worked on today. And I know I have like some plot things to do. Somebody wrote, I don't remember when, but somebody wrote in the chat, what if I just wrote like a filler chapter? There are no filler chapters! There are no filler chapters! The common route is 5 chapters. The common route is 5 chapters, and each individual route I'm also hoping is gonna be 5 chapters. So there's a lot of plot and there's like no filler. Like pretty much everything is character development. Even the scene where they go buy birthday cake. What a mysterious guy who is also almost certainly very attractive and intelligent. I can fix her, I can make her worse, essentially. That's essentially the mantra of 2 characters in the story. One character is like, I can fix her! And the other one is like, I can make her worse! And that's yeah, it ends just about as well as you would expect. There's probably going to be, like I said, 3 endings due to the budget. I don't want to add more endings, which means more writing, which means more CG. I think I'll just stick to 1 ending per character. I kind of wanted to do a harem route, but that wouldn't make any sense given the whole plot of the story is that people are sorted into couples, meaning 2 people. They're mandatorily and legally in government forced into pairs. So I don't know how I can make a harem route work with only pairs. How does that work? You have 1 character, 1 protagonist, and 3 love interests. Okay. So I don't know how I would make a harem ending work if they're forced into pairs. How would that work? I don't know how that would work. I would have to think about it. I'm not saying I don't want it. I love a harem ending. I love a harem ending. Bribes? Corruption? No, but the 1 character who's rich and yandere enough would want to not have anyone else. They would want to like force everyone out except for the love interest. NTR? No. Somebody said that my last game was all about NTR. It was not on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. I don't even like NTR. Corruption, bribes. Finally, I can get my government mandated girlfriend. Maybe the government will do one thing right. Jesus Christ. Well, here's the thing though. It's not just hetero couples. It's like, it can be gay couples too. So, it's not like Alpha and Omega. It's my own version, which are brides and grooms. But Omegas, or brides, are not just women. They can be men too. And alphas are not just men, they can be women too. So you can have 2 men paired together and 2 women paired together. And yes, they can and will get each other pregnant. I will not elaborate how. If I can find a web designer and make a website, then I will explain how it's possible. Like, I have it all written down. I have a document about all the lore, how the biology and the technology and the economy and all these things work in this world. But I don't have anywhere to post it because I don't know how to make a website. Hello, Jojo. What are sigmas? Sigmas is stupid. I don't know. It's alpha, beta, omega. Sigmas don't exist. Except in this world, it's not alpha, beta, omega. It's brides and grooms, or brides and wives, and grooms and husbands. That's it. There's no in between. There's no third option. That's it. That's it. Rebellion, maybe. I still want there to be a harem ending, but I don't know how to make it work. How would that work? I'm not against it, but like all 3 love interests are like super yandere. So I don't know how that would work. They would all try and kill each other. How would that work? They would all try and kill each other in order to get with the heroine. Now I'm not sourcing it on Tumblr. I'm not having the website on Tumblr. I'll probably have to use Wix or something. Well, first, the first thing is, after the script is done, which it will be, after the script is done, do the crowdfund, right? And after the crowdfund, assuming it's 100%, if the crowdfund is 100% successful, then I can start with the key art. The key art is very important because that is what's going to be used for the title. It's what's going to be used for the marketing. It's what's going to be used in the teaser trailer. It is very important. There's key art. It is like the title artwork with all the characters on it. And it like evokes the atmosphere and the setting. I already have a perfect mental image of what it's going to be. But in order for it to happen, there has to be the funding. But assuming it does get funded, then it's going to be the key art. After the key art, it is time to go to the voice actors. I need them all to sign contracts. And then once they sign contracts, then we can begin recording, hopefully in late March or early April. And then we can work on the character sprites and the CG. And also the backgrounds and the background music. I have it all. I have like a whole document listing like my time frames. You know, April, March, May, you know. I have it all laid out. And I know I accidentally said April 1st and then March, but whatever. My point is, I have it all laid out. But if I was going to do a website, I want to do it on Wix, but I cannot make a website until I have at least a key visual. Once I have a key visual, which is very important, not only will it convey the art style, it will show you the characters and I can use it for a teaser. Once I have at least the key art and hopefully a couple of sprites and maybe a couple of CG or at least a couple of sprites and key art, then I can make like a website. But until then, it's just gonna be totally empty. And I don't want that. And also, I don't know how much a web designer would cost, so I probably have to do it myself. Yeah, I'm not good with website design. That's one thing I cannot do. Shouldn't it be alpha, beta, gamma? No. It is alpha, beta, omega. I don't know why, but that's the way it is, okay? That is what the Yaoi textbook says, okay? That is what the Yaoi lore has told us. And by Yaoi lore, I'm talking about B-Boy Omegaverse, the Omegaverse project. You know, maybe you probably don't know, but the Omegaverse project was a manga series that is still ongoing to this day, but it used to be a hard physical copy that went on until like season 4, I think, and then they switched to digital only, and I've never been sadder in my life. They basically had a whole collection of anthology of BL manga with the Omegaverse theme. It was fantastic. But yeah, so that is my Bible. That is my Omegaverse Bible. But yeah, mine is like basically it's Omegaverse theme with like a little bit of like how do I say this in a YouTube and Twitch friendly way? Kiss or die, kind of? Yeah, kiss or die, kind of. I don't want to spoil anymore, but that's what I'm working on. And I hope you have faith in me. I have faith in myself, but more importantly, I have faith in all of you that you guys will help make it possible. I couldn't do any of it at all without your help. So please, look forward to March. I know I am. Unfortunately, I can't have it any sooner because I'm still working on the script. But as soon as that script is done, it's fundraiser time, and I have a whole bunch of awards, Got game awards, I got stream awards, I got like fancy noob awards, like some people were saying my game is too hard, so I'm gonna have like an official walkthrough, and like special wallpapers for the PC, and like personality polls and quizzes and stuff like that, and it'll be so fun. And beta testers, you'll get a chance to be a beta tester if you want. You can have early access. You can get special rewards, special thank you rewards. You will not get physical merch. There will not be physical merch. I'm sorry, it's just too costly. I'd also love to release a trial version. I'd love to release a trial version for like the hype. I know something that a lot of original English language visual novels fall into, like with Touch Starved, is that they kind of bite off more than they can chew. They underestimate how much goes into it, and then they get delayed or they get canceled altogether. That happened with Snow-Kissed Romance. That happened with Touch Starved. I think that happened with some other original English language ultimate game that's on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot what it's called. But it's a common mistake. Luckily, I've already shipped one game, so I have experience, and I know exactly what goes into it. So I am experienced this time around. Yeah. Will this be on Steam? I actually thought about it. Probably not. I think there's enough implicative stuff that they would say no. Plus, everybody has like... Yeah, they're like at boarding school, right? Everybody has like a high school uniform. Everybody in the game is 17, between 17 and 19. 17 and 19. For plot reasons, the protagonist is 17 for the entirety of the common route. After the branching choice, the protagonist turns 18. And this is very important because of plot reasons. So, for like the entire common route where she's like making out and stuff and getting kabedoned and stuff, she is 17. And I think that Twitch would have an issue with that. Even though there's nothing spicy, nobody does anything spicy in the common route aside from kissing. But they'd probably take issue with there's like a 17-year-old making out and stuff. But like, there's no sex, okay? There's no sex. Even the implied sex doesn't happen until after the character turns 18 for plot reasons. But yeah, Steve would probably not allow that. Probably. But like for plot reasons, it's important that she turns 18 throughout the course of the story. It's important. Anyway, because of the like the forced nature of it, the government assigned pairings of it. Anyway, yeah, I cannot like, I will like post a more detailed synopsis that goes more into the world and like the system and like how the kind of age and the sorting works. But basically, they don't get like assigned to somebody until they're 18. And the reason for this is because they have, how do I put this? Duties. Yeah, they have adult obligations to fulfill. Yeah, and that doesn't happen until they're 18. Yeah. Nobody question me why there's a 19-year-old in high school. Nobody question me. Okay. So yeah. That is probably it probably not gonna go on Steam. They probably have issues with it. Like they're gonna see one kiss CG and they're gonna freak out. It's got LGBT stuff in it. It's got lesbian characters in it. It's got, you know, kissing, underage kissing. So I don't think Steam would like it. Hi, Jitsu. I am okay. I am sleepy because I've had a bad night's sleep the past couple of nights. But I am gonna go to bed early. Thank you for the hearts. I love the little hearts. Also, chat, you didn't forget, did you? We have 4 days. 4 days until my birthday. So that's exciting. I'm gonna get to go to Cheesecake Factory, and maybe if I'm lucky, I can get a cake. They're really expensive though, so I don't know. But how are you, Jitsu? How are you? I'm okay. I'm just tired. Like I said, I'm tired. Okay. I babbled on long enough. We should probably actually play the game. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that's what I'm working on. I'm working on the script, and I really hope the crowdfund goes well, because if the crowdfund does not go well, then the game cannot be made, and I will be very upset because I already got these high-profile voice actors to sign on, and I'm still waiting on emails because I need them to sign contracts. But anyway, you guys are gonna flip out when you figure out who these VAs are. You're gonna flip out. But first things first, I gotta do the script, and then I gotta do the crowdfund, and assuming the crowdfund is 100%, we don't have to reach the stretch goal. We do not have to reach the stretch goal. We just have to be 100%. If we're 100%, then the game can continue, and it can actually be made. Yeah. It is a wild card sometimes. I don't want to pay $100 just for Steam to remove my game because there's lesbians kissing in it. No! I don't want that. I don't want that one bit. That would be sucky. And I heard like Ichio is kind of doing the same thing. You are not off the hook, Ichio. I hate you too. You are not off the hook. But I was thinking about Jast already agreed to be a distributor, so I was thinking about maybe reaching out to like Mog Gamer as well. I would have to talk with them. I haven't ever spoken with them. Well, we'll see, but it is quote-unquote all ages. There are no on-screen age seats. It's all implied. Yeah, there's like fade to black. Alright, that's enough babbling from me. Let me get the game started. All right. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. No, what happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. How is that? That good? Yeah, yes, there are 3 routes for my game. There's a heterosexual route, which is blood-related brother-sister. It's very important to the plot. And then you have a butch lesbian. And then you have a high femme lipstick lesbian. So yes, you have all sorts. It should have something to appeal. No, my paws! It should have something to appeal to everyone. There's also like a true route. I kind of want to lock route order, but I also don't want to force people to play something they don't like if there's like a character they don't like. Yeah. It's only hot if they're blood related. Exactly. Heterosexuality is only hot if there's something deeply wrong with it. Alright, I hope I don't run into any ecchi CG. I didn't play ahead this time, so I hope there's nothing ecchi. It's the Saturday right before exams start. Oh, she's so cute! Oh, look at that little cat pen. Look at the little Chieri. Oh, yesterday I went to the mall and they had a bunch of knockoff Labubos, but there was also a Pop Mart and they had all these cute little keychains and stuff. They were way too expensive though. It was like $20 for a little keychain, but it was so cute. I was strongly tempted to get a Labubu. I was so tempted. I'm not spending $70 on a little critter though. That's ridiculous. Instead, I went to Build-A-Bear and I had 2 gift cards. So I got a little chiffon stuffed animal from Build-A-Bear. But they were kind of mean to me at Build-A-Bear. Like, I was clearly an adult and the rest were small children. And they were like, oh, stand over here. Step on it. Do this. Do that. And I'm like, can you help me dress the stuffy? And they were like, yeah. And then they didn't. And they just dropped the outfit in the bag. Ah! But I still want to go. I'm planning on going back on my birthday to Build-A-Bear because they have a sale going on. And I want those stuffed animals. I want stuffed animals. They were mean to you because you were already there and they don't like already Build-A-Bear showing up. They were just really kind of curt to me. Not curt as in Glee. They were curt as in just kind of not nice. I just want the stuffed animal. I want the stuffed animal. I want the pom-pom pudding. I want the pom-pom pudding. I want the cinema roll. I want the Hanausa. But they're the sale, so if the sale's still going on, and if I have money, I plan on getting myself a stuffed animal for my birthday. And one of those little happy birthday shirts. Because I am forever 12 years old. Just coming in clutch. Yes indeed. I will talk with Manga Gamer, maybe see if they want to distribute it as well. We'll see. But I don't think it'll survive on Steam. Since Chieri-chan decided that she was going to do her work shifts on top of her studies, she needs to do her best here as well. I think she's working herself too hard, but there's been a lot of customers since we opened this morning. She is the best girl! How you doing, Twitch chat? How you doing, Twitch chat? Kinda quiet today over on Twitch. That's okay. The customers haven't stopped arriving since we started our shifts. Yeah! Wow! Oh my god, look how busy it is, chat! I know it's just a BGM, but I think it's so funny. The customers haven't stopped arriving and it's just empty. It'd be rude to bring this up, but this is the first time I've ever seen Sateria this busy. I want extra whipped cream. Got it. Oh, I want cake. I want cake so badly. I want a birthday cake. I want a fancy Korean birthday cake. Fancy, like, this fancy, like there's like a Korean bakery and they have like a strawberry deluxe birthday cake. I tried a slice of it and it was so good. We're being swarmed with ghosts. Since there are still things like espresso that we don't know how to make, all that work falls on Ichika's shoulders, which hurts. Are you going to be okay, Ichika? You've been working non-stop. They're probably staggering their breaks, right? What the heck is it done today? What is it done today? I have never heard of that in my life. Are you talking about like damatte? What is it? Are you talking about like a quiet and dede? Is that what you're talking about? I have never heard that term in my life. But then again, I'm also kind of like a purist. It's tsundere and kudere, and that is it. That is it. Those are the only types of dere to me. I also know like people are trying to push the term amare instead of otome, but like you made up amare. It doesn't mean anything in Japanese. It's just otome. It's just a broader term for otome. Anyway, don't even get me started on amare. I just think it's ridiculous that people trying to claim, oh, my otome game isn't like that. It's amare. It's like, no, that's not a real term. That's not a real term. It's not an official term. People say, oh, my game is amare because you can have, you know, a non-binary protagonist, or you can have, you know, love interests of different genders, but like, that's still an otome game. If you are not playing a man, and you are not dating only men, it's an otome game. Just call it an otome game. Why do you need to make up this like American only term? It's such an Americanism and it drives me insane. I will never use the term amare. I think it's stupid and ridiculous. Don't even get me started. I am so sorry. I got really worked up over this. I just think it's a really dumb term. You're getting kidnapped to accompany me on my phone while I cook hamburger steak. Oh, give me some. I want some. I want hamburger. Anyway, where was I? I got off on this tangent. Like, no hate, okay? I'm super happy to have more original English language visual novels in the world, okay? But, just be honest, it's an otome game. There's no such thing as amare. You made that up. That is not a real term. It's otome, and it's eroge. That is it. Anyway, her face breaks into an effortless smile to accompany her words. Just amazing.
ご来店ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。こちらのお席にどうぞ。
So that's one cake set with original blend for coffee. Understood.
はい、パンケーキセットできました。お願いします。
Oh my god, this all sounds delicious. The pancake set? I want the pancake set. It looks like we'll be this busy for a while. Well, at nighttime. I want a kotatsu! I want a kotatsu! Pardon the intrusion.
お疲れ様。おまんじゅうあるよ。ありがとうございます。いただきます。今日は疲れました。
But that's really good. It's good. You were busy. You want the place to be more popular.
ごめんね。私がアルバイト入れなくて。
Appears emotionless? It's a subset of kudere. Just call it a kudere.
いえ、みくりさんのせいではないです。それに、みくりさんはアルバイトどころじゃないですからね。それは言わない約束だよ。
Aww. Today we're studying for exams yet again. There's only a little more time until they begin. Even if we're tired from working today, we can't afford to skip studying. But... Chieri-chan, you should work on doing some simple reviewing today.
ダメです。バイトも勉強も手を抜きたくないって言ったじゃないですか。
Girl, you're burning the candle at both ends. This isn't about slacking off, it's about efficiency. You already understand a fair amount of this, Chieri-chan, so you don't need to overdo it. Try to study when you're already tired, you'll just end up getting more tired more quickly. And reviewing is an important start of studying. Even if you think you understand something you've learned, there may still be parts you don't grasp yet. Since we're here doing this, if you take this chance to solidify your knowledge, your grades will definitely go up. Yeah, that's a big part. You gotta remember what you studied.
はい、わかりました。
Sorry I went off on that whole tangent. Now convinced, Chieri-chan opens her English textbook up and starts reviewing its contents. Okay, Mikuri, hand me your math notes. Oh god, math is my worst subject. We can go over them along with your homework.
全然解けなかったよ。
It's okay, girl, me too. I can't do math, but I'm a visual novel developer. Well, you're new to all this, so it is what it is. I think it'll be hard for you to get even an average score, so let's just try to avoid failing. You need to do your best so that you can keep working at Sataria too. She's so cute! It's true that, as she currently is, it would be really hard for her to get high marks. But since I'm the one who's helping her out, I think I can see that she's slowly beginning to understand. So I love this BGM. So soothing. Okay, you answered more correctly this time, but you're making some mistakes in your formulas, so let's review those before the exams. She's so cute. What we got? We have shifts again tomorrow, so be sure to go to bed early.
分かってます。言われなくても遅くまで勉強したりしませんから。では、また明日。
Yeah, see you tomorrow. It's become normal for me to see Chieri-chan off after we've studied at night. I'm still kind of nervous about her going alone. I watch her back and her tail until they both disappear around the corner. Let me peek in on Twitch. Twitch is doing good. It still says it's unstable. I don't know why. Whatever. Alright. Sunday, Chieri-chan and I are on shift from morning until afternoon.
フロアの掃除終わりました。
I'm done with the outside as well.
サンキュー。じゃ、開店準備はだいたい終わりだな。
Just as I'd expect from her, Chieri-chan has been working really hard since she declared that she wanted to do her best at both her job and her studies. But why is she working in the first place? Yeah, good question.
白川さん、どうかされましたか？
No, it's nothing.
んじゃ、開店すんぞ。お前らキビキビ働けよ。その言葉、ナナ先輩にそっくりそのままお返しします。
Not as a bit of a tomboy.
言ったな、生意気な。
That's cute. I like this face. Ha! I'll do my best to keep up with you both. It was entertaining? Okay, that's the best I can hope for.
みっくりさん、寝ちゃいましたね。
No wonder. It looks like she's been studying since first thing this morning. I want to kutatsu. I just want to crawl under there. I want to learn how to do this with the letterboxing. Is that what it's called? This widescreen effect. She's snoring comfortably. Her arms, I'm sorry. Her arms and head laid out on the kutatsu table. That would be very bad if her eyes were laid out on the table. Once in a while, her ears twitch.
すごいですよね、みくりさん。里から出てきたばかりで全然わからないはずなのに、こんなに勉強して。
That's because she won't be able to work if she gets bad marks. I'm sure she's doing her best so she can keep working at Sataria.
バイトを続けるために。
Chieri-chan gazes at Mikuri's sleeping face. She's not smiling, but there's the barest hint, just a tiny bit of happiness there. You're pretty much ready, right, Chieri-chan?
試験範囲は一通り終わりました。
I feel my Russian blues cast withering stare of judgment on me. Why? You have good taste.
ですが、
Me too.
問題があんまり自信がなくて。
Never ask me to do a math. Ever. Her expression doesn't say not so sure, as much as it says not sure at all. Her face looks like she wants to apologize for not understanding it despite me helping her. Okay, then let's do something else as a change of pace. Can we hug? Can we cuddle? Oh! Oh my god! Yeah! The ocean! We leave a note for Mikuri and head to the path beyond Sataria. This is gorgeous. Look at this, it's gorgeous! Ah, so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Exactly.
海に反射する夕焼けが見事だったことから、夕凪町という名前がついたそうです。
That's yet one more thing about this town that I like.
でもいいんでしょうか。テスト直前にこんなことをしていて。
Yeah, you gotta take a break. We're doing this because exams are so close. You need to refresh yourself. Have a change of pace once in a while. Exactly. As expected, Chieri-chan doesn't seem convinced. In that case, Chieri-chan, you've done your best, right? You did your best, right?
はい、頑張ったと思います。
Then you'll do fine, I think.
強引すぎませんか?
Well, you worked to the best of your ability. If you keep thinking that you can't do it, then you really won't be able to. Even if it doesn't make sense, you have to accept that. I say that I can, so I can.
いえ、でも。
Yeah, it's about having confidence. See, looking at that sunset kind of makes you feel like you can, doesn't it? If you say you can, you can.
どういう理屈ですか? わかりましたよ。できるって言えばいいんですよね。
That's right. I'm sure you've got this, Chieri-chan. Chieri-chan's lips curl into a pout, but she doesn't look so down anymore. When you think about it, taking things as they come is a way of coping with them. If you focus on one thing too much, it'll just drag you down. I know, the voice acting is great.
白川さんが頼りになるのかならないのか、未だによくわからないです。
The light of the orange sunset and the wind from the ocean wash over us. I hope that this was a nice change of pace for Chieri-chan, since all she's been doing was studying and working. My senses take in the sound of the rippling waves and the feeling of the breeze surrounding us as we sit silently. The sky at sunset is beautiful, and it's kind of hard to go back to the dorm. I'd love to be able to sit here enjoying the silence until the sun finishes setting, but I don't have that luxury. Hold on a second. Okay, never mind. I want to make sure I have the right thing on for Twitch. I'm still not used to using Twitch, so please bear with me.
白川さんは私たちのことが怖くないんですか?
Oh yeah, you're terrifying. What? In the end, Chieri-chan was the first to break the silence. Why would I be scared of you? You're so cute. I'm too surprised to make more than a dumb noise. But Chieri-chan continues on with a serious look on her face and tone in her voice.
私たちは獣人です。動物の耳や尻尾が生えている。人間とは違う。
You're not really. You're barely a different species.
なのに、不気味とか気持ち悪いとか思わないんですか?
No.
私たちが白川さんをどうにかしてしまうかもって思わないんですか?
The only difference is the cat ears and the tail. That is it. That's it. Like, maybe culturally there might be some difference, but that's it. You're adorable. Not at all. I don't think you're scary or disgusting.
ナナ先輩に脅されたりもしたのに。
Well, I know she was joking now. And now that I know all of you, even if you told me to be scared, I don't think I could.
そうですか。やっぱりそうなんですね。
Gao! I'm gonna eat you, chat. Gao! Chieri-chan's voice is a little softer now. I can't tell if she's convinced or not.
変だって。気持ち悪いって言ってくれたら楽なのに。
Why would it be easier?
これじゃあ、白川さんを疑ってた私がバカみたいじゃないですか。
Her angry, bitter voice echoes in the evening sky. But that anchor isn't aimed at me.
ごめんなさい。私、最低です。
What? No, you're not.
とても失礼なことを言いました。獣人をさらいに来た悪い魔法使いなんじゃないかって。白川さんは悪い人じゃないのに巻き込まれただけなのに。
Aww. I love the blurred background effect.
チ
Aww.
ラシを拾ってくれていつも優しくしてくれたのに、そんな人のこと私疑ってしまいました。やっぱり怒ってますよね。
That did happen, didn't it?
はい。
Hoi? That's so cute. Now that I think about it, she did say those things. At some point, she stopped saying them, though. I'm sorry, I forgot.
私の謝罪を返してください。
謝らなくていいんだよ、Chieriちゃん。I never needed it anyway, so I can give it back just as it is.
そういう意味じゃないです。
Then what can I do?
こっちのセリフです。
Chieri-chan had been on the verge of tears, but now she's bubbling up with anger. Puka 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 puka. But I don't possess the skills to calm her down.
もう私はバカです。本当にバカです。大バカです。
Chieri-chan, now upset, turns to the evening sky and...
私のバカ。ついでに白川さんもバカ。
That is the cutest voice. I need to replay it.
私のバカ。
Oh my
つい
god!
でに白川さんもバカ。
Oh my god, it's so cute! Do they have like a voice save? Do they have a voice save? No, they don't have a voice save. They don't have a voice save option, boo! They don't have a voice save option. Bleh. Hello, David. Welcome. Wait, me too? Feel better? Chieri-chan composes herself as she gasps for air. And so I wait for Chieri-chan to calm down.
でも白川さんが忘れてても忘れてなくても謝るべきだと思います。本当にごめんなさい。
Chieri-chan straightens her back and her ears, and then she bows her head to me. She's bowing so deeply that I begin to feel bad. Since she's gone this far, it wouldn't be right for me to dismiss her apology. Okay, I understand. This has been bothering you the whole time, huh? I'm sorry about that, Chieri-chan, but I really had forgotten until you said something. It didn't bother me at all, and I'm not angry. So don't let it bother you either, okay? As your coworker at Sataria, and as your friend, it would make me happy for us to get along from here on. Ah, you made it, Pumpkin! Welcome! You made it! You came in at an emotional time. Nah, don't worry about it. I'm glad you made it. Hello. You should watch the VOD, though. We were talking a little bit about my game earlier. It looks like Chieri-chan is finally smiling. She's so very beautiful, bathed in the orange light of the setting sun. And you are not the worst. You're a kind and gentle person, Chieri-chan. No doubt about it, I guarantee.
別に保証とかしなくていいです。
I love this face. Now, don't say that. You should be more confident in yourself.
意外と頑固なんですから。
Not as much as you, though.
どういう意味ですか？
Yeah, I let it slip.
もう
Bum, 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 bum. Chieri-chan is cute when she's angry, too. Though if I say that, she'll get upset. Sorry. Okay, we should head back and get studying again. Do your best on the exams, Chieri-chan.
はい。
Beautiful blue sky. Huh? I thought you were working a shift today, Chieri-chan.
テストが返ってきたので、そのご報告に。
Ooh.
この間はお世話になりました。
Oh my god, how'd you do? So you came all this way for that. Thank you. Chieri-chan carefully bows her head, as not unexpected from someone who is so polite. So how did the exams go?
初めて全教科で80点を
Yay!
取れました。不安だった数学のテストも最後まで解けましたし、白川さんのおかげです。
Good job! So what are you saying? Is that changing your attitude paid off?
そうですね。あの時は困りましたけど、ちょっと間違えたところもあって満点ではなかったんですけど、今までで一番いい点数でした。
Hey!
本当にありがとうございます。
80 is a solid B. There's nothing wrong with a B. Nothing wrong with a solid 80. It's because you worked so hard, Chieri-chan. All I did was blather at you from the sidelines.
いいえ、白川さんのおかげです。あと、これはお礼です。
No!
自分のバイト代から出しました。
You got me a gift from your wages? No! Oh no. As she says that, Chieri-chan pulls out a box of expensive-looking sweets. I'll accept it. You didn't have to get me anything. On the other hand, these look amazing, so I'll gladly accept them. Nom nom. Nom nom nom.
はい、どうぞ。美味しそうな匂いがする。
I didn't invite you to have any. Mikuri comes into the lounge, drawn in by the smell of the sweets. No, these are mine. They're mine. Go away. Bark, bark, bark. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Bark. I am food possessive. I can't smell anything because they're still wrapped up. But I guess that's no obstacle to a dog beast folk.
あ、ゆずきくんがお菓子持ってる。言っておきますが、これはお礼として白川さんに差し上げたものですから、みくりさんの分ではないですからね。
Okay, you can have one. You can have one piece. You can have one piece. Now, don't say that. Mikuri, how did your exams go?
私も頑張ったんだよ。ほら。
Okay, I'm gonna be shocked if she gets anywhere above like a 30. Mikuri spreads her answer sheets onto the table. 40 points! Hey! 37 points, 39 points, 42 points, and 65 points in Japanese. Hey! That's still failing, but it's better than I thought.
どう？赤点はないでしょ。
Oh, it's not failing? That's not failing? Good job.
予想はしていましたが、実際に点数を見ると衝撃がありますね。
Pretty much in America, anything below a 60 is failing. But there's still definite progress compared to when we started, and you did well.
でしょでしょ。なぜでしょう。みくりさんのあの顔を見ていると少し苛立ちを覚えます。
イライラする。
本当になんで？
With this, Mikuri can keep working at Sataria. I'm glad she was able to avoid failing anything. Okay, let's enjoy these together, Mikuri. You too, Chieri-chan.
やったー。では、お言葉に甘えて。
We make some instant coffee, and we sit down to enjoy the sweets that Chieri-chan brought. The cookies and chocolate have refined sweetness to them, just as I'd expect from sweets selected by Chieri-chan.
獣人の里では学校がなかったのに、今回みくりさんはとても頑張ったと思います。
Aww.
ちえりちゃんにも褒められちゃった。しかし、今回は赤点を超えることが目標でしたが、ずっとそのレベルではいけません。今まで勉強していなかった分を繰り返しましょう。1年の範囲は私が見ます。
Right now? Mikuri's voice rings out in surprise, like she's just fallen from heaven into hell.
ゆずきくん、助けて。
I agree with Chieri-chan, I think. We can work at things bit by bit, and I'll tutor you as well.
テストなんて大嫌い。
Mikuri's voice actress is so cute. She sounds familiar. I don't know where I've heard her before. It's now December. Oh, December. And winter and weather has been getting colder. Wow. But despite that, Sataria is as prosperous as ever. Well, no. But it's open per usual.
久しぶりのアルバイト。帰ってきたよ、愛しのセタリア。 言い方がなんかキモい。ねえ、いいじゃない。久々なんだしさ。
So, if I'm correct, I don't think she has a route in this game. I don't think she has a route. It's just Mikuri and it's just Chieri. For this game, at least. I don't know if this is a reaction to her having had to study this whole time, but it feels like she's more aggressive than usual.
マジでやめろ。テーブルが犬毛だらけになるから。
Really?
人というか種類にもよりますが、繁忙期とかすごいですよ。毎日ブラッシングするのが嫌になるくらいです。こう見えて耳と尻尾の手入れには気使ってんだ。ちゃんとシャンプーもしてんだぞ。
Wait, but you only have the ears and tail. It's not like you have fur everywhere. That must be a lot of trouble. Not really. It's just the ears and the tail. That doesn't seem like a lot of extra work. Even if they only have ears and a tail, they're still the same as dogs and cats in that respect. And when you take into account the size difference, dogs and cats probably have less fur to deal with since they're smaller.
みくりさん、本当に嬉しそうですね。うん。だってちえりちゃんと一緒にお仕事できるからね。
Aww. No. After so many attempts at making Chieri-chan be honest with her feelings, Mikuri has finally caught her. I'm gonna get a sip of water. We haven't worked together a year.
みくりさんが変なことを言うから驚いてかわい損ねただけです。そもそも出会って1ヶ月ぐらいしか経ってないじゃないですか。
Oh, so it was November when we started.
ちえりちゃん、抱き心地最高。スリスリ
Suri suri.
聞いてない。
Mikuri clings to Chieri-chan as if she's trying to make up for all the times her hugs were dodged in the past. He's like a puppy that just got bigger, not older.
大満足。不覚です。次は絶対買わしてみせますからね。なんだかんだで結構仲いいよな、お前ら。
お前ら。
久しぶりにみんな揃ったね。
Ichika's best girl. Chieri-chan, Ichika, Nana, Mikuri. It feels like it's been a long time since I met them all. Learning that they're beast folk, then learning about their rules. Back then, I never would have imagined that I would be friends with them like I am now. Now that I think about it, I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't agreed to work here at Sataria. Then there would be no game. In order to not break the rule that we must not expose our true identities to any human without a connection to us, I started working at Sataria to become connected. I didn't really have many other options, but I wonder what I would be doing right now if I turned them down.
獣人のことをたまたま知っちまったやつには秘伝の薬をくれてやるのさ。
Oh no, it's like Fruits Basket. They have to have their memories erased.
獣人のことだけ
Yup!
さっぱり忘れる特製の忘れ薬よな。
Oh my god.
普通はこれで一件落着だ。
I was right. We just casually drug people. What? That's it?
お前どんな想像してたんだ？
I don't know. That's pretty serious though. That sounds pretty serious. We give them selective amnesia. You said you were gonna eat me, Nana, so I expected something more ominous.
この掟はずいぶん昔にできたものですけど、100年前ならともかく今は忘れ薬があるのでそんなことはしません。
They don't eat people anymore, okay.
そもそも獣人であることがバレてしまうのって大抵獣人が耳隠しを忘れている時なんです。
I think people would just think you're wearing cosplay, right?
そう。だから薬で忘れさせれば一発ってわけ。だけどお前の場合は見えてる以上忘れさせてもまた会ったらバレるからな。だから困ってたんだ。ゆずきさんみたいに見えるけど獣人を知らないっていう人はほとんどいません。だから ゆずきさんはかなり特殊なケースなんですよ。
So that's how you deal with things. Now I know how the beast folk managed to keep their existence a secret. I'm surprised at how much I still didn't know about them, but the answers were unexpectedly simple.
おっと、おしゃべりしすぎたな。いらっしゃいませ。こちらのお席へどうぞ。はい、閉店作業をし。
Yay! So we probably are gonna walk Chieri-chan home, I bet.
今日もお疲れ様でした。言いたいんだけど。
Oh, something important? What is it?
大事な話いいかな。
Yeah, 大事な話って何? Ichika says as she looks at all of our faces. But Nana is smiling, so I think she may already know what she's going to say.
何々?
What?
いい話?
Please be something good.
店長と相談したんだけど、今年のクリスマスイブは特別な営業をしようと思ってるの。
Special service on Christmas Eve?
セタリアクリスマスフェスだ。
Oh.
先に言われちゃった。へっへん、早い者勝ちだぜ。子供じゃないんですから。
Ichika doesn't seem to mind, but Nana seems awfully proud for some reason. I've gotten used to seeing Chieri-chan being exasperated at Nana, though.
セタリアではクリスマスに特別な催しはしてなかったんだけど、今年は人が増えたからちょっと欲張ってみようかなって。賛成です。ただでさえ売り上げが不安定なんですから、稼げる時に稼がないといけません。はい、私も賛成。なんか楽しそう。
Yeah, they're all very cute. This is a very comfy, cozy kind of moe game.
ゆずきさんはどうですか？人手が必要なので、ゆずきさんが反対だと断念せざるを得ないんですが。
It's okay with me, of course. It sounds like it'll be a special Christmas.
それならよかったです。
Ichika smiles at her unanimous agreement. She always seems quiet and reserved, but she's also reliable.
ところでさ、クリスマスって何？
What?
何か知らないで賛成してたのかよ。
I guess they don't celebrate it where she is. Hahaha. That's right. It makes sense that she wouldn't know what Christmas is, since outside culture didn't really make it to her homeland. Christmas is God's birthday, I think? I don't know, man. I don't know.
へえ、夕泣町の神様って誕生日あるんだ。うちの神様にも本当はあるのかな？
No, it's not Yunakicho's God, but it's like the Christian God? How do I explain this? I think this is a topic for later.
クリスマスとクリスマスイブは違うの？
Yeah, Christmas Eve is the day before Christmas. The eve of Christmas Eve means evening, so nighttime.
あ、それ英語で習った。EVE だ。
That's so cute. Ew, cute! Oh my god. I gotta hear it.
あ、それ英語で習った。EVE だ。
Wakai! Eve, so cute. That's right, it's that eve. A long time ago, in another country, the day started at sunset, so Christmas was the time between the sunset on the 24th and the next sunset. But that's kind of complicated, so now the night before Christmas Day is Christmas Eve.
へえ、ゆずきくん物知りだね。
I mean, it was pretty common knowledge. Not really, just something I saw on TV a while back. I'm sorry, that's how you learned about Christmas, not your parents? Not the world? You just learned through television? Mikuri seems to be truly grateful after hearing my explanation of Christmas Eve. To be honest, it's just something I happen to remember, but it's kind of nice being praised by Mikuri. So, what will we be doing on Christmas?
店内の飾り付けをして特別メニューを用意しようと思ってます。街の人はみんな広場に行くと思うから。
You should do like a pop-up shop.
いつも通りの予定ですね。クリスマスイブの夜になると広場がクリスマス用に飾り付けされるんです。毎年たくさんの人が来るんですよ。
We should have played this in December more. Just as you would expect from a town that was established by people from Europe. It really does feel like a foreign country here.
あと仮装ですね。ハロウィンのように 化けに仮装して騒ぐんです。さすがにトリックオアトリートはやりませんが、日本でハロウィンが定着する前からこの夕凪町ではクリスマスイブに仮装する風習があったそうですよ。
Like in Santa stuff? Santa dresses? Huh? I wonder if parts of Halloween got mixed in with their Christmas traditions. I guess I could see how that could happen.
みんなは仮装する？私とナナちゃん。
Oh, we gotta have costumes!
私もいいです。子供の時にやりましたから。
No! We have to have costumes!
今だって子供みたいなもんじゃん。
Yeah, everybody's 18 and up, wink wink. Even this one.
精神的にはナナ先輩より大人です。どうだか。はいはい、よくわかんないけど私やる。
Should I? There's still some time until Christmas, so I'll make my decision between now and then.
クリスマスフェスが終わったらみんなはどうすんだ？一人寂しくケーキ食うのか？
Well, that would definitely be depressing. Being alone doesn't bother me, but since I've made friends here, I'd like to spend it with someone. Oh, hell yeah! I want to pick Chieri. But I also want to do together with everyone. We'll do Chieri.
家族が仕事でいないので、私は特に予定は。
I have to do it with Chieri. I have to spend Christmas with Chieri. In that case, why don't you stay here and study? I'm sure you'll have more fun hanging out with everyone.
そうですね。そうさせてもらえると助かります。
I'm glad that I'll be able to spend Christmas with Chieri-chan. I thought she was going to say I'm going to spend it with my family. Her answer took me by surprise, but I'll keep that to myself.
細かい予定はこれから相談して決めていこうね。それじゃあ今日もお疲れ様でした。
お疲れ. Okay, is that a good wrap-up point? Next day? I don't know. Yes! We entered her route! We entered her route! We entered the route! Awesome! There was only one choice. Okay, I'm gonna save. And return to title. Everybody go to Twitch, chat! Everybody go to Twitch right now. I need to pick somebody to raid. Right now, everybody go into Twitch. While I figure out who to raid. Who is streaming? Let's see. I hope you all had fun. Let's see. Phoebe is streaming. I might just go to Phoebe-chan. Who am I following that's streaming? Is Yukun streaming? Not yet. Yukun's not streaming yet. Okay. We can raid Phoebe-chan. We can all raid Phoebe-chan, okay? But I need you all to be on your best behavior. Alright? So everybody go over to Twitch right now, because I'm going to go raid into Phoebe-chan. And yeah, I can't raid Yukun because they're not streaming yet. Boo! I really wanted to raid Yukun, but they don't stream until like 7 or something. Boo! Okay. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Let's close that and close this. And where did my cursor go? Here it is. Gao! I hope you all had fun. I love this game. It's so cozy. We'll have to play some more for sure. Okay. All right. I want to thank everybody on YouTube. Thank you, Jitsu and Pumpkin Bunny and David and Drake Phoenix and Starscene and Big Shoe and Halo and Scorpio and Starscene and Hachinichi. I think that's everybody. Chief Rob, Memento. I think that's everybody. Okay, I think that's everybody on YouTube. If you want to help me raid Phoebe-chan, please help me raid her. Okay. If you are over on Twitch, now is a good time because I'm gonna go raid into Phoebe-chan. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Don't forget, we are streaming on Thursday, and then I'm having a special stream on my birthday, the 24th, okay? And that is going to be at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. It's a special time, okay? Okay. Now let me make sure. I'm not gonna raid right now, but we will in a minute. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. It was really fun to spend time with you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, now I have to make sure I raid. How do I raid? I've never raided anyone before. Do I have to be live while I raid? I think start raid. Okay. Everybody say nice things. Okay.